almost here. Question.
I'm live right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm live right now.
Hello. What are you talking into? So we're down here for a little bit.
Hey there, how are you? And Jeffrey is here. Can you guys hear me? Hello, Gord. I'm just trying all kinds of new stuff. Alright, so I'm watching. I don't know, so I can do a live stream. I'm watching my device so I can watch the. I can watch people call me and then talking to somebody else. Okay, I've been running those stories. Jeff, you're getting some. Yeah, those mystery snails are fast. I just set it up with the easiest. I just set it up with the easiest tank I could get it attached to.
Most interesting.
How do you start recording? that, can you adjust volume on the stream? I'm wearing a earpiece with a mic, which I thought worked pretty well when I've been on other people's live streams. My wife dropped in some Snello she made. Can you tell where she put it? There's a clump. Alright, let's try this. Alright, let me see. Alright, is that any better? Okay, it should be unmuted now. How about now? I think I was hooked up to another device. Hello, Jeff P. Jose. Can you hear me? Walk away and talk. So it is using the phone mic. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, now. What about now?
We just carry you.
What about now? No, I'd like to try and figure out how to do this. Yes, I can hear you, Jeff says. Good currently. Okay. Let's see. How about Jeff Pelham? You want the rest of these things? Yes. And for Jeff Kane, he's going to go a step up on things. I got a few of these guys. And how about this? These are my favorite guppy. I don't know if I've shown these before or not. Look at that. I love that color on those. I've set up 2 breeding tanks for these. I have found that, and there's, see the one with the red in the tail, I've been culling those out. But yeah, these bluegrass guppies, they are very cannibalistic with their fry. Probably the most cannibalistic. I mean, I don't know, I've bred a bunch of guppies. Who can't breed guppies? But man, these guys love to eat their fry. So I set up a couple of tanks. I got one here. You recognize that one, Jeff? K. So I got a breeder set up here. And then I set a breeder up over here. Oh, he's hard to see. But anyways, I wanted to show you. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Here's my basement. Look at the wall. 165-year-old basement. Don't ask me why this is not. Yeah, that's the basement wall. Yeah, I'll show you those bluegrass guppies again. Yeah, I'm sorry, EllFish. What's your name again? Well, this wasn't a schoolhouse, but I guess it could have been. So, this was my first batch of rainbow fry, was Monty. Jeff K, you'll have to tell me if you want some of these. And I don't know. I think these are less than 4 months old. I'm thinking they're about 1.25 inches, the bigger ones. But see how they did that guy right there? They're just starting to get their color, which really surprised me. I thought, because when I got them, they were a little bit bigger than this, and they had absolutely no color for another 2 months. Now I can't find him again. But yeah, just starting to color up. There he is. There he is right there. Getting that color on the back half. Johannes, yes, I remember. Okay, now, I'm sorry. Oh, Glenn's here. Hey, Glenn. And here, my Equus, which I have just dumped a ton of catawba leaves in here. They're going to bring up the tannins. These guys are very social. They love to come to the front of the tank. Hello, Mexicali and Curtis. Hi, Curtis. Now, can you guys tell me, how are you finding this stream? Did it come up on Fish Fam? Oh, well, that's good to hear. I just don't know how the whole fish fam thing works. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. Well, oh, hi Ben. Nice to know YouTube's doing something right. Here is my stir-by breeding colony. I just put 5 new members into that breeding colony for the simple reason that I will get 50 eggs and I'll get 3 fry out of it one time and I'll get 20 fry out of it the next time. So I assumed it was something having to do with spawn, with fertilization. So I mixed up the colony a little bit. Oh yeah, Glenn. Yeah, it's late where you're at, buddy. And hey, here's my wife's tank I gave her. I actually gave her a 20-gallon long, which was very frustrating and hard to do, but she's worth it. So she put some decorations in it. She put a bunch of her mystery snails in it. She stole a bunch of my cories. And she took my cold bluegrass. And she's probably going to get a couple other things. Yeah, all those snails are on that Snello. Yeah, I've got 3 different types of mysteries. I got the, well, chestnut or jade and ivory. What's the other one? I guess that's 3. Chestnut, jade, and ivory. And they're all right there. Happy wife, happy life. That's right. Okay, what was I going to do? I showed Johannes the bluegrass guppies again. Lease shipped to Sweden. Melvin in the building. Yeah, so I didn't know this, but these bluegrass, I was watching Dan's Fish one night and somebody actually asked why they had red tails showing up in their bluegrass fry. And Dan said that red is a dominant gene, so you're gonna just have to keep calling them out. He made me think that you're always gonna have them. But I mean, that tail is absolutely amazing there, but I'm just not, it doesn't have much red in it, but it's not as blue as I'd like it to be. But it's still, that tail is phenomenal. I'd like it to have more blue in it and less yellow, but I'll try. Alright. Oh. Alright, I don't do, these are all my, I'm gonna have reflection problems. Those are all nebula steels. Those tail patterns, coloring changes a lot. MFTAQ in the room. It's almost an MITB. MIT. Oh, that's almost done on my TP. I had to remember that. Alright, see you, Glenn. Thanks for stopping in. Sure, I'll see you over the weekend. And these guys are something that I'm pretty happy with. When I first got my red rose guppies, the first couple of fry batches they laid, I had 2 of these, I want to call them albinos, but I had 2 males and 2 females, and they're the only ones I ever got out of those parents, that trio that I had. So I pulled the 2 males, 2 females, and now I've got this colony of what I call a pale rose. But as compared to, so same parents, right, as these. Same ones. Anyways, I'm gonna set you back up on the stand here. Watch my speed demons. Let's see if I can watch it. Let's chat. Is that fine? Can you see that now? I'll check on this. Fluctuations. Fisheries here. Is that can there? Is it right now he's down there. How are all your mystery snails doing, Jeff? My slowest growing quarry. Man, I can tell you that there's a slowest growing quarry. Have you noticed? I've only raised 4. 2 of them were Aeneas. So I've got the Sturby, the Aeneas, and the Broke Splendid, the little greens. And the only thing I noticed between any of them, and I would go for the bronze and the white and the Aeneas. The only thing I noticed about growth rate is how many. I don't know if you can tell how many of those bronze are in that tank with the cameras on. But there's probably 100 in there, and I've probably pulled 50 out. Those guys are really slow. I don't know if I've stumbled around. I moved, actually, I don't think I have. I took 8 of them up in my community tank, and then they just took right off. But I don't know, is there, have you noticed? a difference in growth rate? I gotta think it just depends on the tank conditions. Yeah, that's what happens when you get older. I sat in a car for 5 hours today. Carolyn had a doctor's appointment, so we can drive. Get that taken care of today. Do you have locks up? Jeff P. Locks up, tanks up. Jeff P started this project yesterday. He's almost done. Jeff Kane started his weeks ago. His project. Doesn't matter, Jeff P. You're ahead in the game. Take the win. You're faster than he is. He's an old man. Got 4 more tanks to set up on my rack. That'll give me that 14 on that rack. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Jeffrey. I'm not a big fan of block racks. I would rather just build myself a rack and be done with it. Build it to the size of my tanks. Customize it, support it the way I want to. I'm worried about my force stretching over some concrete blocks. Hi, Zen. Thanks for popping in. Okay, forgive me for a second. Checking out Jeff Kane's photos. He's almost insulating, getting ready to throw out the rest of his drywall. Still way, way behind Jeff. Did you get that mix-up valve check? Yeah, I'm trying to do as much in this room as I can. Just going on for auctions, get a little bit of cash to spend here. Who do you say? Yes, Jeff P. Mini auction Tuesday building up. Did you have a shrimp vendor? Oh, that's right, Marshall. That's right. Is he doing Neos or Carabiners? Or both? Neos. It's good to get rid of some large ones. But I'll let him have his pick. Wait and see. Let's get rid of some fish. Oversize. We have electric motor, I guess. I'm just trying to be polite to everybody. My wife tells me to meet everybody, so I just try to tone it down a little bit. Be gentle. Electric heater. That's the cost of the fish room. Okay, bit hard here. Alright, 11 for the changes. Oh, tank sales, yeah. That's true. I didn't think about that. Should shut on the air off, huh? How about that? Is that better? Does that make a difference? I don't think I'm on the phone with you. I can't talk to them like I talk to you.
I am on the other side of the face. How can you pick me up on the other side of the room?
I don't know. I guess that's stuff I gotta try and figure out. Jeff Pelham says he'll make everything work for me. I did shut off my furnace blower. That's a little loud. I think a guy in the HVAC business would be able to quiet that thing down. But that takes money too, right, Jeffrey? Yeah, right. Price of furnaces nowadays? Holy criminy. I would love to put in a new system, but holy smokes. Remember when you used to buy a high efficiency furnace, 75,000 BTUs for about 650 bucks? That wasn't even that long ago. Oh, do we have some parasailing going on? Yeah, each of you guys suck. I turned your stream notifications on. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I was trying to go through Zen. I was trying to go through Fish Fam link and check stuff out, but I don't know. I was just I'm not tech savvy, so I couldn't get through it. Anyways, yeah, so Jeffrey, what brand? I switched to Fujitsu about 2 years ago. My vendor got rid of the Duquesne line that I was using, and they had 3 lines, and I tried one of each, and I went with Fujitsu. I can't stand selling a furnace that says Fujitsu in the United States, but what difference does it make? It's made in Mexico, which most of them are assembled in Mexico, so it was the best one, had all the characteristics I like, so that's the line I went with. Fujitsu has everything: air handlers, gas furnaces, electric heater coils for their air handlers, the heat pump units, AC units. I've never installed a heat pump except on mini splits, but yeah, the Fujitsu gas furnace, I mean, knock on wood, I've only been using them for a few years, but they haven't given me any grief, so. Oh, take that, cyclic keepers. Yeah, way to go, idiot. Oh no, high velocity. What did I use? Space Pack. Was it Space Pack? The last high velocity system I put in? I did 2 of them 2 summers ago. I hate selling those things. Only because you know you're running ductwork in the attic, and I hate that. Pleco episode, that would be cool. I'm gonna have to double check and make sure that I have you set up for notifications. Yeah, I think I've only ever done 4 of those high velocity systems my entire life. 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I could care less if I ever did it. It was great money. They're great money because you have to charge for the labor, and the equipment's pricey as well. But man, it's just so stinking hot. Because everybody wants them in summer, right? When it's hot. I'm only working the attic till about noon before it gets above 120. Agreed, Jeffrey. Although, what are you doing? Oh, she's feeding. She's feeding. She made a bunch of Snello this past week. Hopefully she keeps us stocked up with Snello. Yeah, I don't... Jeffrey, do you have any cichlids? You do, don't you? Yes, you do. Empire of high class discussion topics. Angels. Don't you have an Oscar? Is that a cichlid? I know Paladin does. Is, so I guess whatever. I only know the fish I'm dealing with now, right? I'm new into this fish thing. Rams. Are pistos cichlids? Curtis. Oh, you were going to say you were a cichlid. Glass coming out of the wazoo. Yeah, right. You got it. Yep, those two. What? Probably not, wifey. You yelled at me because the tank was so dirty. Apistos, yes, are apistos cichlids. They are, aren't they? Or am I wrong? Because I really want those orange flashes. Of all of the ones I went through, that was the one I wanted to try. Alright. I'm doing this for my wife. No, I'll do it for you, honey. Why are you building a fish room then? You don't even know what fish you have. Smoky blues, honey. Anybody tell me if I have males and females? Can you tell from these? Because I'm looking for the pronounced bump and I don't see it, and that makes me wonder if I have 6 females, which would suck. Anybody see a male yet? I don't even know what I'm looking for. I thought I was looking for a bump on the head. These guys just want to look right at me. Nobody's gonna step out on this, huh? There's Fish Fam Link. They all look male except the one in the back. What, way back there? How can you tell? What am I looking at? And if I do have males and females, aren't they large enough that they should be pairing off? I'm still looking at those fish, trying to figure out what you see. Dorsal smaller on it. I guess the bridge of his nose, I guess, is smoother than the other ones. I do see that. The face transition. Yep, okay. I guess I do see that. But aren't they large? I mean, they're silver dollars at least. Body size. Shouldn't they be pairing off? Oh, don't say meals, Jeff. Now I'm hungry. Not yet, soon. Okay. Oh, Alan's here? Yeah, oh, right. Meals. So on our way back from the doctor's office, figured find a place to eat. We ate at a tap house. Now I can't remember the name of it. I had a pimento burger. It had a pimento sauce smothered on it with thick slices of bacon. Oh, it was a good burger. It was a good burger. Now I'm hungry again. Okay, there they are. Snello's doing its job. Snails are hiding it. Alright, back to check. Aquariums, animals, and me. And Skull. You're a very mean man. No, you know, Jeff. Food's gotta come up, right? I mean, holy cow. We just gotta discuss food. Although apparently, on our way home, coming from a doctor's office, we're talking all healthy and stuff. Apparently I'm not allowed to have cake anymore. My twin grandbabies are having their first birthday. They're supposed to have it tomorrow. Well, their birthday is tomorrow, but they're supposed to have a party tomorrow, but everybody in the family has COVID, so that got canceled. So I want to call over there and just make sure that the cake's been taken care of. Blasphemy. Agreed. Yeah, definitely call it. Because I can't see two 1-year-olds, a 3-year-old, and then 2 adults eating an entire cake designed for, 25 people. I'm going to have to go over and help out. Oh, sorry. Hope you didn't hear that. Two-year-old twins. Yeah, we got a boy and a girl. That was my first boy. I got 4 granddaughters, 1 grandson. And just found out that my 6th grandchild, due in January, will be a boy. So they're going to try and play catch up, I hope. Yeah, hey, twins are wonderful when they're not yours. Hi, hey, Greg. Yeah, twins are amazing when they're not yours. Oh, I can't do milk, Jeff P. Not a milk drinker. Unless it is nice cold chocolate milk. I'd rather have a scoop of vanilla ice cream with my cake. Show 3G your angels. Can do, Curtis. Can do, Curtis. There we go. I'd be happy if we could go, one male for every female. I would be all right with that. I could go for 4 grandsons. This 4 granddaughters and 1 grandson thing, that was a little scary. So I'm going to tell you 3 grandsons and no granddaughters. Yeah, I wouldn't like that either. God, the granddaughters have spoiled me. I always thought that I would not be spoiled. I was told that they would wrap me around their fingers, and they certainly have. But Grandpa can still be mean, so. I'm assuming, Jeffrey, you're asking Greg if these are all males. Or are we still talking about grandkids? Yeah, well, I don't want them to go. How could I get 6 fish and they're all males? I'm gonna have to blame my wife for that one. That's the one you think might be a female, right? Yes, no, you think? I don't know. Not convinced anymore, thanks. Thanks for building up my hope and dashing it against the wall. Get it back to the Snellas. Okay, back to the jet. Great, not convinced anymore. You could have lied to me, made me feel better. Oh shoot, what was it? Oh. So, my wife, this is ever hopeful that she won't be married to me anymore, but anyways, she wanted to take a bunch of shrimp up to our community tank. So, we feed green beans almost every night. So she scooped up a green bean with probably 50 shrimp on it. And we took that bad boy up to that community tank. Well, there's 7 angelfish in that community tank. And it pretty much was a buffet. Those things could not hide fast enough. So after, I think, 3 days later, we could not see one shrimp. Now, they may be buried down in some plants, but I haven't seen any shrimp. So we're probably not going to do that again. Is there somebody else streaming right now that I should know about? I really just jumped on to see how this all worked. I know, I just wish you were there for more than just that, Jeffrey. I get my hopes dashed against the wall every day I get out of bed. Nope, shouldn't complain. I can still get up, so every morning is a gift. Jeff P., are you going on tonight? Hey, Rob. Did you get any sleep? Yes, in a couple hours plus. Okay. Yeah. Milk and cake. All I know is, I know the sugar thing we're talking about doing, but there's still some no-bakes up there in the cabinet from the other night, so I'll get into those unless she ate them today, yesterday. You didn't eat them, did you, honey? Still a few cookies left? Where am I at? I was at 201. Oh, fish shopping tonight? Oh shoot. I was in the middle of I'm trying to reset. I don't know that Jeff P does sleep. Because I'm not going to sleep. So can anyone fill me in on this? Hey, Brian. Thanks for stopping in. told you today, Jeff, during Rob's stream, I usually fall asleep anywhere from 10 to 12 o'clock at night, my time. But then I usually wake up anywhere from 1 to 3 in the morning. And every time I wake up, no matter what time it is, your stream just ended an hour before that. Okay, I was going to ask you guys. And Jeff came, I know have you gotten any of those collection boxes set up yet? Which I think we got from those box. Yeah, now you have cake and hot lunch Sundays on your kayak with a fishing pole. Alright, so anyways, Jeffrey, did you set up a egg collector yet? Yeah, I can understand that. Okay, another novel. Okay, you got, I know, I'm sorry, you got things going on, I should know. You got a lot of work going on. Maybe we should have Jeff Key help you. You know, he can put up fish rods in the system in a couple of days. Alright, so can you have too much Java moss laying in your egg collector? I don't think so, right? Yes. Is that a yes to the question I just asked you? I think that might have been my trouble with these 3 egg collectors that I have. I think I've got too much moss in it. So I just went through, cleaned everything up, pulled a ton of moss out. Let me show you what this is going to find the correct piece. This is frustrating. 2 to 3 inches. That seems like way too much. Oh, now this is embarrassing. Small target, big spawn. Anyways, I'll show you. I should have probably taken pictures of what I did before. So now this is set up, this one's set up right now this way. I had moss just heaped up over that before. So now I just put a little bit in there. I would go through, Jeff, and I would like take a turkey baster and try and swish water through that, but I never saw any eggs come through the breeder box, right? Anyways, that's what I got there. And then I did this on the CPDs. And that was packed a lot tighter before. But I loosened it all up, took a lot of it out. That looks good. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks for throwing me a bone every once in a while after you crushed me on my angelfish. Alright, well, let's see, because it's really weird because for months I didn't have any. I had like 2 CPD fry. Then all of a sudden I had 10. And they were all the same size, so I imagine they were all from the same batch of eggs. So I just pulled those out, put them in a grow out tank out of that breeder box. And so now I reset it. Hopefully I can get eggs, like more than eggs every 4 months. Slow. Okay, I can drink it up. You have to check them all. The only reason I kept that down was because those CPD fries really struggled in that breeder box. When I had that float hooked up on that. Loved your short there, Jeff, when you said we're back. The other one was like, what? I said, oh, you guys have had mystery skills in a long time. He's just happy to have them back. Haven't seen that one in a while for you fish. Yeah. Once again, Jeffrey, tell me what this flow is, because this flow will be visible. You think more than that? More than that, yay. Like that? Well, I guess that's going to suck up some eggs if they're down there, right? Okay. Then I think what I'd like to do is get rid of these rainbow fish out of here and just build a contraption up just to dump eggs into the 10-gallon tank that's right next to it. Right? And then I could switch back and forth. Use the collector and just dump eggs into tanks on each side of it. That way those eggs could drop all the way to the bottom of the tank. You're protected by high water flow, currents. Smooth if you can. I can't. I mean, they're water bubbles. How do you make water bubbles smooth? They just do what they want to do. Alright, I'll try that for a couple days. Maybe I can notice some eggs collecting. I've never seen an egg with an Iverflow. No, I would put a balancing loop between them. Right? I mean, a sealed siphon tube from tank to tank so that all the tanks kept the same. I already thought that went through. They are all on overflows, but theoretically I could actually empty one of the tanks, and I wouldn't want to do that. So I was thinking that I would just put tubes, siphon tubes from one tank to the other, and just have all three tanks maintain the same water height, and then just switch back and forth dumping eggs into a 10-gallon on each side. I'm not an engineer either, but man, I think trains are cool. Means I got to work really hard at keeping that sponge clean on that so it doesn't overflow. Alright, anyways, we'll leave that one. Gotta keep the stinking snails and shrimp out of there too. Drill the tank and treat it like a side-by-side sump. Yeah? Alright.
My air pumps are
I have two on in my system. I have two 40 LPM pumps delivering, and then I have a spare backup in case I really lose one. Hey, Sonny. Sonny G. I'll save that for later. My system design. Create a smooth flow in the great box. Let's chug, chug, chug. I'm not an engineer, but I like trains. Rashima. I know who you are. You can check in. You ready for football season, buddy? I bet you are. catch some games this year. Because watching football games are all about the food involved. Alright, so what do you think about that? How about getting, I don't know how to do that, Jeff. To get that air stone in that lift tube. To break up those bubbles, smaller bubbles, less turbulence. Huh. I have to see if my son can design a larger collection chamber at the base of that, at the base of the egg collector, so that I can get an air stone in there. YouTube, buddy. That's about all I can do. No air stones inside it. I don't know what you're saying there. It's on my phone, Reshi. It's on my phone. It is PVC, well, plastic. He does that 3D print with whatever that, I imagine it's PVC wire that they use to make that. So he does the 3D print, and then I super glue a 1/2 inch adapter, PVC adapter to the top of the chamber, and I just drill a hole in the side of it and put a air hose elbow into it, and then I don't know why I'm not showing you this. So he 3D prints that base with a hole on the top. It actually was supposed to be a 1/2 inch IP hole, but somehow the printout made it a 3/8. So instead of tracking down a 3/8 threaded by 1/2 inch PVC adapter, I just glued a 1/2 inch PVC adapter to the top of it. And then I drilled the hole in the side, right? And put that air hose adapter in there. So what I'm wondering is if I can get something to break that air up, because obviously that's the problem, right? That air is just chugging into there and nothing's breaking it up. Oh, you know I have priority over you, because I was here first. New fish. I believe I have a solution for you. Okay, I will. I'm in high anticipation of that solution. High anticipation. I mean, I can't tell you how excited I am. Well, I'd tell you, but you wouldn't believe me. New fish, Reshi? No, but I got some auctions coming out, so if I can sell one, that means I can buy it. Don't tell your aunt that, though. Well, she got to pick some fish out last time. Why can't I pick some fish out? Why? Am I unbelievable? Is that what you're saying? I am unbelievable. I've been told that before, that I am unbelievable. Melvin. Yeah, that'll happen, Rashi. That's how everybody gets all those views. People swipe away from their stream and have to go back. Yeah, it gets, that tank is, food's a high commodity in that tank. There's probably 100 mystery snails and, well, there's probably 30 or 40 ram's horn snails, but yeah, 100 mystery snails and 150 bronze quarries. So when food goes in that tank, they are all over it. I know. Oh, farty fish. Did I hear an over? Toasty. Toasty. Oh, Craig's running right now? Thanks, Rob. Fathom McFarty Pants. Yep, I think he was first though, right? Fathom McFarty Pants. L Farty Fish. Still am surprised how many people call me Eli Fish. I mean, I can understand if it was Jeff Pellan having to look through a magnifying glass to see it, but there's a story behind that EllFish name. Hi, Mark. Good day, Mark. Ellie, Eli, EllFish. I picked it for a reason, so. I know, isn't there, there's something, I know you can do it, right? You can make the writing larger, or lather on his laptop, whichever way he wants to do it. You can make it larger, lather, whatever. EllFish, yeah, E-L-L-I, maybe they think they see an I there. I think they see E-L-I. What, so Mark's still awake, Rob's still awake. What time is it in Australia? Well, yeah, Curtis, it's kind of what, this name goes back like 40 years between my cousin and I. And that was what we were going for, that EllFish thing. Well, I kind of elf, like E-L-F-I-S-H, like EllFish, you know, EllFish, like, you know, an elf, which I didn't even know we were allowed to say that anymore, but whatever. 14 hours ahead of us. Oh yeah, lunchtime. No, I'm hungry. Thanks. We talk food again. Zen brought it up. I should start thinking about lunch for tomorrow. Saturday afternoon, I don't have to hold myself, save myself for cake in the evening, so I can have whatever I want for lunch. I think I'm gonna have to fire off the grill. Oh, Mark, are you in Australia? Why did I think you were in the UK? You have to cut out that sugar, Rob. That's what I've been told. Cut out the sugar. Although they say, like, what, the dark milk chocolate is supposed to be good. Which tank are you talking about? Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. They get fed BBS, yes. Oh, yeah. No mods yet. Well, someday I'll figure out how to do that too, so. Yeah, they get, I feed brine every single day. Maybe that's too much because I have 2 tanks down here that I hang on back filters on. And I believe I overfeed baby brine shrimp. So I've been trying to actually cut that down a little bit. Oh, and speaking of little critters, I did get a bunch of scuds in that, what was that moss you sent me? It wasn't Java moss, what was it? See you, favorite nephew. Have a good night. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing, so. I know, I'm not going to be on here much longer. I gotta go find something to eat. Do you do Brian and Daphne every day, Curtis? Is that too much to do? And then question for Jeff and Jeff, because I know you both, I think you both have these. The Xenotoka. I seem to recall reading something about them not wanting high protein foods, or not, they shouldn't have high protein foods. Oh, thank you, Ever Hopeful. So anyways, those Xenotokas, are they not supposed to have all that protein? I heard that might be bad for them. Maybe it's like more plant-based protein. Okay, that's good to know. I will change that feeding pattern then. Mike, how are you? Thank you. Mike and Kim, talking to Kim. Oh, the Xenotocos will go after the green beans. I feed a ton of green beans. Actually, they do get green beans in that tank because that's my bronze quarry spawning tank, and that tank gets green beans. Not many, but I usually give most of my quarries usually get like one French cut sliver of green beans just to vary their diet a little bit. Yeah, she was too worried, Mike. She was too worried about her English. We told her not to worry about it. I mean, we have English people here that can't speak English, so. I mean, Jeff Pelham can't type it, so. Watermelon, how'd that go over? Oh man, if I'd have known that, I got a watermelon for the picnic, Labor Day picnic, and it was terrible. I would have fed it my fish. All right, you have both Jeffs then. I don't care. Both plecos. Rind or just the flesh? What did you feed them? Or just throw the whole thing in? Oh, and speaking of plecos, Jeff K, since you got me that meal, okay. And the rind will be gone too? Since you got me that male albino bristlenose, Jeff, and they had the babies, didn't you say that you have a problem with growing them out? Do they kill each other, or what do they do? Because I don't know that this is true, but I think that I could go in there and count more than 50, and I don't think I can count 50 anymore. Gotcha, Curtis. Yeah, no problem, Mike. I mean, that's what we do, right? Everybody supports everybody. I mean, if we can support Jeff King, then we should be able to support Kim. She seems a lot nicer. Small container for too long. Well, they bred in that 20 long, and they were just all over the place. But I have been pulling some out and putting them in separate grow out containers, so I guess we'll see. I'm going to split them up a little bit. I don't know how many I should throw in the 10 gallon, but I just pulled a bunch into one of the larger fluval breeder box on the side, hang-on box. So I put about 10 of them in that until they get a little bit bigger. Yeah, breeder boxes for too long, yeah. Oh man, what am I going to have to eat? I bet you my wife's up there making me dinner right now. 2:01. Well, that's what I was before I started the stream. I was hoping somebody would just fall into the stream and accidentally subscribe. And then there's always the, I don't even know why I look at the number. I only look at it because it's there, right? It's like it's just something that's fun. See, I don't even care, but it's there, so you want to look at it. Alright, well, I guess I better reach out to a couple of Jeffs tonight because I want to send some fish out next week. I'm going to close this down, Jeffrey. But I will Jeff and Jeff, is the other Jeff's still here. I don't know what he's doing. He might be working. Reach out to you guys and see about shipping this week. I have not looked at the weather, but I'm kind of glad I did not ship this week. It got a little warm after that craziness to Jeff P last week. But anyways, I guess I just got to pay more attention to it. Live and learn. Thanks, Rob. Thanks for everything you've done for me and promoting me. Next week is hot. Great. We'll wait another weekend, I guess. But I think I did start writing down some fish I want to get at you. Do you want to try some of those Bosemonic fry? It'd probably be easier to ship. Tonight is 36. What? F? I thought you were talking in Celsius. Alright. I'll ship you some of the smaller ones. I'm just going to throw like 8 in a bag or something. I did get ammonia absorption pads. I think I didn't have them when I shipped to Jeff P, but I shipped to him and I put charcoal in every bag except for one, and he's pretty sure that's the only bag that the fish survived in. Does that make any sense to you whatsoever? Because it doesn't to me. And all I had was charcoal. I did not have ammonia absorption pads. I do have those now. Charcoal, never heard of that. Yeah, I don't know. I got fish in the mail and there was charcoal in the bag. Which, I mean, it absorbs toxins, right? Why wouldn't you want to drop a couple pieces in the bag? No, it doesn't sound right, does it? Poly pads, is that the ammonia absorption pad? I don't know what the deal was, Jeff. All the fish I shipped him, 9 albino cories, they were all pulled at the same time. They were all in the Mexican. You're thinking about the wrong type of absorption, Sonny. Anyways, they were all pulled at the same time, all not fed for the same period of time, all packed in the same water that had been set out for 3 days. Yeah, carbon and ammonia absorption. So I don't know what the deal was. And then he said I shipped in 4 bags. 1 bag had 3, and then 3 bags had 2. And only 1 bag of 2 made it. And he's pretty sure it was the bag that did not have charcoal in it. And I didn't do that on purpose, I just forgot. So now I'm wondering, and I almost want to try it again. I want to try it a couple different ways, but he swears it was the heat, which that makes sense. I mean, it was well into the 80s when we were shipping. So, but it only took 2 days. I shipped them on Tuesday morning, he had them Thursday morning. So that was kind of surprising. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Always. Sonny, you've been practicing or what? And I don't even want to know how you found that out, so. Yeah, basically, I mean, I used the medium-sized flat rate priority box. I lined it with layers of house wrap. I mean, it may not have been as good as yours, because, I mean, what could be as good as anything that you do? Dude, you make a box like mine? Dude, dud. You're calling me a dud. Dud. Okay, skull, individual bag, everything, shrimp. Yeah, but these were juveniles. I wasn't concerned about putting them, I don't know. I know, Jeff King separates everything too. Thanks, Jeff. Okay. Individual bag though takes up so much space. I guess, and I worry about it because I know that like shipping time apparently between myself and Jeff King is at least 4 days, which doesn't make sense, but somehow it is. I mean, he lives out in the middle of nowhere, and you gotta get in a kayak to get to his house. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, 4 days. It's a long time to go with multiple fish in a bag, I guess. But by the same note, I mean, I've ordered fish from Aquahina. Is it shrimp? Boy, that was a long time ago. And then, where else have I gotten fish from? The Wet Spot. Right? Those fish are all in the same bag. And I got, what, 9 quarries. And they were good-sized quarries. And they were all in the same bag, and they all lived. They're all still alive. So what makes it different? Although, now I'm trying to wonder whether that was overnight shipping or not. Yeah, you're right. There it is. It just said West Spot was overnight. And I think Aquahina was overnight too. Yeah, you're right. You're always right, Jeff. I believe so. I'm pretty sure Wet Spot was overnight. The shipping was $50. I think it was overnight. My bags are 4 by, I just got them from Gemco. They're really nice, 3 more bags. I was really happy with them. Yeah, Aquahina was small, $12. I think they just raised it. I haven't been on their site in a while because I don't even know anymore. Gemco bags. I thought that was a big deal, Gemco bags. I got 4 by 18s, 2 mil bags. I'm going to use those for the auction, for my local auction. I got 4 by 15s, 3 mils for shipping, and 6 by 20s, 3 mils for shipping. If I ever shipping local fish. I don't know, I wanted to have a bigger balance because I don't think I'm fishing to take the local auction. But yeah, I don't know. I know Jeff King says. Oh, I get it, Curtis. That's terrible. What stream is this? Lord. Okay, alright. Alright, thanks guys. I'm done here. Curse taking us over the edge. I just can't go there right now. I gotta get some food. Alright, thanks for stopping in guys. It was fun. We'll do this again sometime. I'll try to be more careful who I let in the room. Yeah, thanks for participating. Thanks for being part of it, everybody. And it was fun. And it wasn't that bad. I gotta keep learning some stuff on this. And they're still on that Snello. Ooh, I think that is a pretty mystery snail. Probably my favorite one. Okay, thanks all. I'll catch you guys later. Probably see some of you tonight, if not all of you. Fix your mic. I will. Why don't you just buy me one and send it to me, will you? See ya.